Like you don't want to put the hard work in anymore. You're feeling, if I'm being honest with you, Sagittarius, you're feeling mighty sorry for yourself when it comes to your love life. Hello, hi there, Sagittarius. Hope that you're all gorgeous and well. Welcome to my channel. And what's in store for you guys for your love life for November 2019? And you probably saw me do that because I'm a little bit concerned because I'm a Sagittarius as well. So I'm like, what's going on? So what's been shown? Like to be honest, guys. And if you watch me for the first time, I am a psychic, so I don't read tarot cards. I interpret the information that I get from spirit. And they are saying that for a few Sagittariuses, there is a bit of a low ebb, a low energy with how you're feeling about your love life. Whether you're single, you may just be simply feeling like it's long enough now. I would like to be with somebody, and it seems to be being more magnified as we are in a Mercury retrograde for the next 3 weeks, or for the first 3 weeks, I should say, of November. And or it could just be that because you're in a partnership, maybe, you know, you've broken up or waiting for somebody, that you're just feeling a little bit unusually negative is pretty much how it's been shown. They're saying here that, like, there's definitely for some of you feeling like there's like the break has been long enough. So I want to say that this probably mostly focuses on those who have been waiting maybe to get back with an ex. And at this point in November, you are truly feeling like it's been long enough now, like any kind of hope that you had, optimism that you had about being with somebody or somebody coming back seems to be very low, very typical actually of retrograde energy. And also that some of you feel like you have put in the work, you've put in the effort and not reaped any rewards, that things have been held back from you. So again, I don't think this necessarily applies to those who are in a relationship, even though there may be some hints of it in terms of you maybe feeling not appreciated in your relationship for the first couple of weeks of this month, probably first 3 weeks because of the retrograde. But really this feels like it's more for those who are who have been single or waiting. And I get that, again, there is these thoughts that go around your head, which are not necessarily helpful, but again, quite typical for us to linger in spaces that when we're worried about something or feeling unhappy or sad about something, the retrograde will magnify. But I do get that you're thinking to yourself, I put in all this hard work with that person, or I did put in hard work with that person. I've given this, I've given that, and all they're doing is holding back from me. Or I've been dating and I've tried this dating site, I've tried to go out, I've tried to do this, I've allowed people to do blind dates, I've put in all this hard work, where is he or she? You're like, where are they? And you're feeling like you don't want to put the hard work in anymore. You're feeling, if I'm being honest with you, Sagittarius, you're feeling mighty sorry for yourself when it comes to your love life, which is unlike you guys. I want to say to you, if I'm being honest, sorry about that. What I want to say to you is to ride this Mercury retrograde out, because I feel like it's more like a feeling, and that you're a little bit burnt out in terms of your patience, your energy. And when I say give yourself time out, I would even give yourself time out, one, from dating, thinking about love, thinking about that person, thinking about what you wanted, complete and utter break. In fact, when was the last time you just thought about celebrating with yourself, doing things for yourself? Because single can be a marvelous thing. And I think that's where the energy of where my guides want to go. They're saying you could sit and wallow in this, and it is absolutely your prerogative to do that, particularly in this energy, because there is learnings from Mercury retrogrades where they suck us into that kind of vacuum. Is because at the end of it, you should come to the conclusion of something more positive for yourself, or maybe a better plan of your way forward for yourself. But actually, my guides are saying, why don't you just do that now? Why don't you just do that right at the beginning of the month? Really depends on when you see this video. Why don't you do that now? Because you'll be working with the energy instead of against it. Because right now, the energy is almost saying, yeah, life, when it comes to your love life, I'm really sorry, guys, pretty much sucks a little bit right now. So why try so hard? Why even get depressed about it? Why not use this opportunity to really celebrate everything that's you? You know, almost like date yourself for the next 3 weeks. Take yourself out. Not think about that person or a new person, just completely make it all about you. Complete and utter 3-week pamper session. Because vibrationally, what they should do is you'll shake all that energy off as that energy, retrograde energy, clears. You'll be better able to make choices about what, when, and how you're going to go about your love life. And I do get a water sign coming in at the end of the month because you shake it all off. So, and also particularly for those of you who have been waiting for a water sign to return, end of the month is when the life leads to it. Now, normally in a retrograde, I would say, particularly if you're waiting for somebody to come back, I would say, okay, in a retrograde, that's when you're likely to hear from them. But I don't think that you're going to. Not during it, it'll be after it. And all you're going to do is torture yourself unnecessarily. Ultimately, they say if you can shift your vibration to more being selfish to yourself, to not wallow in self-pity unnecessarily, and to use that so that you vibrationally almost springboard yourself at the end of the month into such a positive place, then what you had, what you were starting to lose the patience for, you just go about it so differently that you actually then vibrationally attract exactly what you need to attract and whom you need to attract in your life right now. And that also includes those of you who are in long-term relationships where it's gone a bit sour. Don't make it about them. Make it about yourself. End of the month, everything's happy days. And that's really the theme, the undertones of your month this month it's about you having to decide whether you're going to be in self-pity or not because of the lack of the right, granted lack of some frustration in your love life, or you can turn it into the beautiful me show and really spoil yourself because it only then gets better from the 3rd week onwards, guys. I'm so sorry. And I hope that helps. Again, if you'd like a private reading around your own personal circumstances, you can get a reading with me and the links are just down below. So you all take care and you have an amazing November, or at least try to. Take care.